and welcome to another song lesson with me, Rex Pearson, from rexpearson.com. Hope you guys are doing alright. Today we're going to be looking at a song by Coldplay called Charlie Brown. Now there's a couple of sections to this, and it's not in a usual structure that you would normally expect from a pop song, but I'm going to guide you through it. So I'm going to teach you all the parts first, straight off. If you get the parts, then great, go ahead and play it, post a video response, and I'll put you guys on the website. If not, there's going to be a hints and tips section at the end of the video. So if you're still struggling after we've learnt the parts, don't forget to watch towards the end, and I'll give you some hints and tips that most people will fall into. Problems, I'll be able to give you a hand. Alright, so let's start off with the first part, which is the main lead riff. Don't forget guys, if you want to see a cover of me playing this song, so you can see what it sounds like after you've learnt it, there'll be a link in the description below, so don't forget to click that and give it a watch before you attempt to learn it, because it will help you learn the song a bit quicker. First part of the riff, you're going to be using mainly alternate picking with the right hand. If you have trouble with your right hand alternate picking, don't forget to check out my alternate picking course, which will be available from the website, and that will really help with your right hand technique. The left hand, you're going to be placing your finger, barring a mini bar across the 6th fret on the B and the E strings. You get a sound a bit like that. Now you're going to be alternate picking between those, and then you're going to have a slide down and a slide up from the 3rd to the 4th fret with the first finger, and the 4th finger will take place where the first finger was on the 6th fret. You'll see what I mean in a minute when I play it to you. So we've got a riff that sounds like this. That's the first part of the riff. The second part of the riff, you're going to take this 4th fret on the first finger and slide it down to the 1st fret, and you've got quite a big stretch here. So make sure your thumb isn't hanging over the fretboard here, because you'll find it put a lot of strain on the left hand. Thumb should be behind the neck. So you're going to have that's the rhythm there. The second part, sorry, of that riff. Then we're going to move on to this next shape, where you're going to be looking at first finger on the 3rd fret and the 3rd finger on the 5th fret on the G string, and you're going to hammer on those 2 notes. That's the first 3 notes. You repeat that twice, 3 times actually. Then you're going to come back down with the 3rd, 1st, and the 3rd again. So you're going to have this. And then you repeat again. You just don't play that 3rd finger on the 2nd time round. So the full riff, nice and slow, you'll have. Repeat from there. A little tip to make it sound a bit more like the original recording: try and as much as possible make the strings ring together when you're playing the notes, especially when you're playing 2 notes at once. The ringing sound really helps fill out the guitar part, which is what he's doing in the original track. Okay, next part we're going to look at is the actual chords for the verse, and it's a bit of an odd one because you swap time signatures, which for most pop songs is a little unusual, and that's why it feels a little bit unique and a little bit different. It's quite cool. So that's what we're going to learn next. Okay guys, so the second section is all about moving through the chords. You're going to be palm muting this, so the right hand needs to be palm muting across the strings. If you don't know how to palm mute, the beginner guitar course that's available on my website for free it covers about palm muting techniques. So if you don't know how to do it yet, you might want to head over to that beginner guitar course before attempting this. G major, or G minor, sorry, is the chord that we're going to be starting with, but you're only going to be doing power chords, so 1, 3 and 4 fingers, 3 note chords for now. You can play the full chords if you want to, but in the original song you're only going to need the bottom. you can use the left hand pushing on and off the chord to help you with the rhythm, to cut off the notes and get it a little bit cleaner, or the palm using should take care of it. You want to get that little rhythm before you move it through the chords, because the chord progression is a little bit confusing if you don't have the rhythm. So you do that first on the G minor chord, move it up to the 6th fret on the A string, it's the E flat major chord, and you're only going to be playing 2 beats on it. So you've got this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then you're moving on to 4 beats on a B flat major. So you just move the power chord down a set of strings, so you're on the low E. So we've got that's the first time round. Now that is an odd rhythm, and it won't feel right the first time you do it because it's not in 4/4, which is what most people are used to. You got 4 beats, 2 beats, 4 beats. Then you start again at the beginning, same as before, but you hold on the E flat.